state, district, and local body levels. Today's session is organized on the theme of central level initiatives on government process re-engineering by use of technology for digital transformation. This theme is significant as it reflects the role of technology in transforming processes, stability, transparency, and efficiency for citizens. In view of today's theme, I extend a warm welcome to AR and IT secretaries, officials of central ministry, state government, district and local bodies, and public administrators who have joined us for this session today. Your participation is... So am I audible?
गोविंद जी, आपकी आवाज तो आ रही है सर, लेकिन बोल रहे हैं तो आवाज नहीं आ रही।
ये तो चल।
Am I audible now? बंसल जी, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
आवाज आ रही है?
ठीक है।
This meeting is being recorded and summarized.
तो आवाज चली गई बीच में कि आई ही नहीं?
बीच में आवाज चली गई थी तो ये अनस्टेबल लग रहा है लिंक।
अच्छा, बीच में आवाज चली गई। So now it's fine. Am I audible to all the participants?
It's fine now.
Yeah. Thank you. So what I was telling that the initiative being presented today are recognized under the National Award for E-Governance, highlight the effective use of digital technology to strengthen agriculture service delivery at the national level and improve consumer grievance redressal through a unified digital platform. So the first initiative is presented today is AgriStack by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. The AgriStack project represents a transformative digital public infra initiative designed to modernize agriculture governance and service delivery across India. The second initiative is E-Jagriti by Ministry of Consumer Affairs. This initiative represents a landmark initiative in government process re-engineering through digital transformation for consumer grievance redressal. Together, these initiatives illustrate how digital technologies can transform governance across diverse sectors, from strengthening agriculture service delivery at the national level to improving consumer grievance redressal. Before proceeding further, I would like to briefly introduce our speakers for today's session. The first speaker, Dr. Pramod Kumar Sir, is Additional Secretary in Department of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, who will be presenting on AgriStack, a digital public infra initiative for agriculture governance and service delivery. This platform enables farmer registries, geo-referenced land registries, and crop zone registries supported by digital crop surveys, field verification, and remote sensing. AgriStack promotes accurate, transparent, and efficient delivery of agriculture services and benefits. Our second speaker, Sri G. Mail Muthu Kumaran, Deputy Director General NIC, METI, is presenting E-Jagriti, which is a unified digital platform for consumer dispute resolution. This platform enables online filing, digital scrutiny, virtual hearings, automated cause lists, and real-time case tracking across consumer commissions, implemented across 36 states UTs and 678 districts. E-Jagriti promotes transparent, efficient, and citizen-centric consumer grievance redressal. I would also like to express my appreciation to the AR and IT secretaries, officials from central ministries, state governments, union territories, and public administrators for their participation in today's session. I would encourage participants to take note of the approaches presented today and consider their adoption in their respective jurisdictions. Before we begin the presentation, a short film on award-winning initiatives will be screened. So can we have the screening, please? Thank you. Thank you all.
For years, agriculture in the country has relied on fragmented, siloed, paper-based systems. Farmers' data was scattered across departments. Agricultural land records in one system, crop details in another system. Verification done elsewhere, which led farmers to move across offices for certification of their crop and land details to avail claims and benefits. Application took days, verification took weeks, claims took months, and the same documents were required to be submitted again and again. Despite various digitization efforts by the government, which led to multiple portals and IT systems, farmers still had to approach different departments for accessing services, leading to increased transaction time and cost. A unified system was required, which could seamlessly bring the farmer to a single trusted digital framework. The Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare Government of India envisaged AgriStack as the digital public infrastructure for agriculture in September 2024 to address these challenges under the Digital Agriculture Mission. AgriStack created the trusted digital ecosystem where farmer registry, geo-referenced village maps, and digital crop survey were integrated to create a verifiable, unique digital identity for each farmer. Through the farmer's registry, Aadhaar authenticated farmer IDs are dynamically linked to land and crop information. The digital survey captures plot-level crop zone data. AgriStack enables consent-based data sharing. To initiate farmers' registry, land records from the state ROR are grouped into land buckets using the farmer's name and father's name as identifiers. These buckets are then cleaned and seeded with Aadhaar and scheme details. For registration in farmers' registry, farmers can visit the nearest CSC center. The operator completes eKYC, enters land details, takes consent and e-sign, and submits the application using the Aadhaar details. The state governments also organize camps assisting farmers to create their farmer ID. In the self-registration process, farmers register for farmer ID using the mobile app or web portal. After Aadhaar authentication, the name match algorithm enables a farmer to claim his land buckets. The farmer gives consent through e-sign to complete the process. As a result, more than 9.5 crore farmer IDs have been created till date. It is a secure digital document which agriculture-related service providers can scan to verify a farmer's eligibility. This has been possible through massive administrative efforts and interdepartmental coordination in the states. The dynamic synchronization between the farmer's registry and ROR keeps the DPI reliable and trustworthy. In DCS, the survey commences only when the surveyor reaches within a maximum radius of 20 meters from the plot's boundary. Crop-related information is captured and photographs are geotagged and time-stamped. Through DCS, annually over 80 crore crop images covering more than 150 crops have been captured. Government schemes for income support, crop insurance, procurement, fertilizer sales, and agricultural credit systems now use paperless verification, faster disbursement, transparent procurement, and quicker insurance approval. In Maharashtra, 14,500 crores were disbursed as disaster relief within 5 days to over 89 lakh farmers, which earlier took nearly 90 days. In Chhattisgarh, state used farmer IDs of 27 lakh farmers for paddy procurement and saved 5,000 crore rupees. Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh are using AgriStack for crop procurement. Now, AgriStack is poised to become the digital transformative backbone of agriculture. The government is able to provide services to the right beneficiary at the right time with greater accuracy and efficiency with the digital foundation in place, while farmers are now receiving benefits and services that are faster, transparent, and direct. AgriStack, delivering with minimum government, maximum governance.
डिजिटल इंडिया के इस नए दौर में आज खरीदारी सिर्फ बाजारों तक सीमित नहीं रही। आज एक क्लिक पर सामान घर पहुंच जाता है। शॉपिंग ऑनलाइन, पेमेंट ऑनलाइन और उपभोक्ता न्याय भी ऑनलाइन। जी हां, ई जागृति, वन स्टॉप यूनिफाइड प्लेटफॉर्म, जिसने कंज्यूमर ग्रीवेंस रेड्रेसल सिस्टम को पूरी तरह से ट्रांसफॉर्म कर उसे डिजिटल युग में पहुंचा दिया है। डिजिटल प्रक्रिया से शिकायतों की जांच और सुनवाई अब पहले से कहीं अधिक तेज हो गई है। अप्रैल 2026 तक इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर लाखों रजिस्टर्ड यूजर्स जुड़ चुके हैं, जिनमें 3000 से अधिक एनआरआई यूजर्स भी शामिल हैं। लाखों केसेस फाइल किए जा चुके हैं, जिनमें ज्यादातर मामलों का निस्तारण किया जा चुका है। ये सिर्फ आंकड़े नहीं, बल्कि लाखों उपभोक्ताओं का बढ़ता विश्वास है। पहले एससीडीआरसी में केस मैनेजमेंट के लिए ओसीएमएस, केस मॉनिटरिंग के लिए कॉन्फोनेट, एनसीडीआरसी के लिए सीएमएस और ऑनलाइन फाइलिंग के लिए ई दाखिल जैसे अलग अलग सिस्टम्स उपयोग किए जाते थे। उपभोक्ता मामले विभाग भारत सरकार उपभोक्ता शिकायत निवारण को और अधिक सरल, तेज, पारदर्शी और पूरी तरह कंज्यूमर फ्रेंडली बनाना चाहती थी। इसी उद्देश्य के साथ विकसित किया गया ई जागृति पोर्टल। इससे शिकायत दर्ज करना बेहद आसान हो गया है। कंज्यूमर्स सिर्फ मोबाइल ओटीपी से लॉगिन कर घर बैठे कंप्लेंट फाइल कर सकते हैं, डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड और ऑनलाइन फीस जमा कर सकते हैं। केस की हर जानकारी अब रियल टाइम में मिलती है। स्टेटस ट्रैकिंग, हियरिंग अपडेट्स, ऑर्डर्स और जजमेंट्स, सब कुछ ऑनलाइन। ई जागृति मोबाइल ऐप से अब केस की जानकारी कभी भी कहीं भी देखी जा सकती है। विभाग द्वारा ई जागृति पर हर शुक्रवार शाम 4 से 5 बजे तक लाइव जन सुनवाई का आयोजन किया जाता है, जिसमें एनसीडीआरसी और एनआईसी भी शामिल होते हैं। वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के जरिए देश भर से जुड़े उपभोक्ता अपने सवालों और समस्याओं का सीधा समाधान प्राप्त करते हैं।
जैसे ही मैंने अपनी समस्या वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों के सामने रखी, ई जागृति टीम ने मात्र 2 घंटे के अंदर मुझे मेरे ऑर्डर की कॉपी दिलवाई, उसको डाउनलोड करने का तरीका बताया और मेरी समस्या का तुरंत जड़ से समाधान कर डाला।
ई जागृति को वरिष्ठ नागरिकों और दिव्यांग जनों के लिए भी आसान और सुलभ बनाया गया है। ई जागृति पर एडवोकेट्स और कंज्यूमर कमीशंस के लिए विशेष डिजिटल डैशबोर्ड्स और स्मार्ट टूल्स विकसित किए गए हैं। इंटीग्रेटेड डिजिटल सिस्टम ने ग्रीवेंस रेड्रेसल प्रोसेस को और अधिक अकाउंटेबल और ट्रांसपेरेंट बना दिया है। राज्य और जिला उपभोक्ता आयोगों को प्रशिक्षण कार्यशालाओं और लाइव मार्गदर्शन के माध्यम से निरंतर सहायता दी जा रही है।
I'm truly grateful to the eJagriti team for their proactive approach and dedication. Their intervention made all the difference for me as an NRI far away from home.
पेपरलेस प्रोसेस, ट्रांसपेरेंट सिस्टम, डिजिटल एक्सेस और तेज ग्रीवेंस रेड्रेसल के साथ ई जागृति बना रहा है कंज्यूमर राइट्स को और अधिक सशक्त।
So may I request Dr. Pramod sir for the presentation on AgriStack.
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू thank DARPG for giving us this opportunity to interact with the real stakeholders, the districts and the states, and up to I see many of the block level officers are also there, and this is where the action takes place in AgriStack. So before I start with AgriStack as such, I would like to give a background of next. Of this is the flow. This will be the flow. I'll first speak about the DPI and the need for DPI in agriculture, then AgriStack and its components, and फिर हम लोग कहाँ हैं, which is the current status, and then role of the districts and their mandate. Next. So probably this is known to most of the participants here that we have had for last 12 years a number of DPIs which have made a indelible mark in our system, in the way we work, starting from Aadhaar, Jan Dhan, mobile connectivity, CSCs, UPIs, Umang, which and then CoWIN and ONDC. I'm not taking the numbers here, but the numbers are staggering from crores and trillions and millions of people have benefited from such digital economy and the digital initiatives. In 2024, considering that there is a need of DPI in agriculture, we launched the AgriStack also through a mission called Digital Agriculture Mission. It was launched in September 2024. But why did we feel the need for it? Next. That's because there are many challenges that we were facing in agriculture, and some of them continue to be there. The scale, the complexity, and the administrative challenges in agriculture are humongous. While agriculture is a state subject, land resources are also state subjects. Most of our decisions are based on what grows on the land, what is being done, what is being tilled, and therefore it requires a strong center state collaboration to even implement schemes, services, etc. Almost 45% of workforce is in agriculture, and if we see the operational land holdings in agriculture census, about 15 crores is what we are estimating, but they could be even more. And almost 85% of our farmers are small and marginal, which means they hold less than 2 hectares holding, and therefore it becomes sometimes very challenging for real-time crop estimates and collecting the data from such small fragmented land holdings. And there is a high regional diversity, not in only in farming practices, but even the number of crops and the way they are called, the way they are named, and they have varied languages, and there is a lot of heterogeneity there. Next. So this heterogeneity is what compelled us to bring in AgriStack to harmonize all of this heterogeneity across the country, whether it is across the land or the farmers or the area in the way land records are capped, or the LGD codes, how they are maintained. So if you see, there were the states differ from state to state, the standards differ not only on LGD codes, but even on area, how they capture area. For instance, this is just an example, like some are capturing in hectares, acres, others in biga, kila, nali, lesa, sands, canal, areas. There's so many. So it required a harmonization, and AgriStack introduced common standards like LGD codes and the normalization system. Next. These were there were also issues of language, local language characters, which sometimes in the land records are kept in local language, and those characters also sometimes differ. It becomes very difficult for exchanging, making these systems interoperable to talk to each other. So and then there are joint owners which are separated by commas, etc. The area is also not divided amongst them. Then there are statutory prefixes, etc. So we introduced a standardization rule where we started giving each of these land survey numbers and a land parcel ID, a farm ID, which then becomes an electronical farm ID, which can then become useful for interoperability between systems. Therefore, then we had a clean alphanumerical reference ID which talks to each other in all the legacy systems. Next. And in the crop survey data, earlier it was through manual crop survey. There was no system at all. The manual web-based crop surveys also differed from state to state. They were uploaded in Excel sheets, and the field structures, crop codes also varied across. And then mobile apps were also very different from across the states. And so we introduced georeferencing of village maps to standardize all the survey areas, the lands, and then also we gave common crop code masters, photo geotag rules, survey windows were defined for each state one by one, so that again our systems can talk to each other. Next. So the harmonization framework is this is how we approached. The standardization approach was first to identify heterogeneity, introduce common standards, introduce mapping tables, validate on ground, publish interoperable reference registries, and also simultaneously improve quality. For this, a lot of administrative work was also required. We signed MOUs with all this state governments on what are the roles and responsibilities of each of us. And then there were administrative mechanism also for implementation, such as National Agri-Stack Steering Committee, State Agri-Stack Steering Committee, implementation committees, etc. And we keep reviewing all of that. But the data finally remains with the states. The whole principle was that it should be done in a federated manner. Finally, it is the states which own the data. They create the data, they own the data, they maintain the data. Center only standardizes and also keeps aggregated and anonymized data with them, with us. But it also would help from state to state have interoperable layers, APIs, which we call Unified Farmer Service Interface, so that data can be shared across the country whenever it is required for any scheme which is at the country level, across the national level. Next. So this is what was before. I have already spoken about it. What happens after? Next. So now I'll come to AgriStack, which now is a single source of truth for trusted registries of farmers, of the georeferenced village maps, and the crop zone registry, which is collected through digital crop survey. Next. So this is how I've already explained how how they become interoperable by giving one digital farmer identity to the farmer, which we call farmer ID. So farmer ID answers who is a farmer, or if I'm saying I'm a farmer, then whether I'm actually a farmer, it will help us to know that. It also links the farmer's ID with the land records. Where are they? It's geotagged also. The Bhuadar is also linked, and which crop are they growing? Next. So this is what has happened before AgriStack and after AgriStack. So manually Girdwari is now replaced by crop zone registry in most states. They have geotagged crops now. No verified agriculture ID was there. Now there's a single farmer ID which is Aadhaar linked. So whichever systems have Aadhaar authenticated data, it can talk to each other. They can talk to each other. It is federated farmers registry, single verified source of truth. Earlier it was all fragmented. Now there is a near real-time dashboard also, which gives insights for evidence-based policy decisions. So production data is coming through digital crop surveys, giving area of the crop directly near real time. So that is all helping policy decisions also. Next. So this is what it tells. The whole ecosystem, it has developed a whole digital ecosystem, which now gives the basic details of the farmer, their land details, and if we integrate them with the other databases such as soil health database or FPO's database or banks or fertilizer sales systems or procurement systems, so we know whether who is procuring what and whose need is what, and whether they rear animals. If the animal husbandry farmers can also onboard, fisheries farmers can also onboard an AgriStack, and it is making the whole ecosystem interoperable, but at the same time following the privacy and security rules. Next. So where are we today? The film mentioned about 9.5 crores. It was 2 months back. Now today we are at 10.41 crore farmer IDs. Every day as I speak, there are many thousands and lakhs of farmer IDs which are being created across the country. So we had given a target against the PM Kisan database. Today we have 84.68% against that. But the critical gap is that around 25% only land are linked. But all of these lands should be linked. There are many reasons for it, and many of the district collectors have also taken cognizance of this, and they are trying to improve it. Farmland plot registry, which means the land records which are geotagged through village maps, georeferenced. These are 5.99 lakhs today out of 6.4. Which means 93% villages have been geomapped. So 93% of villages, we can actually tell which is the survey number, where it is located. Crop zone registry is being collected through digital crop survey. Today, 648 districts are doing it. And we have crossed 31.36 crore plots in Rabi, last Rabi. Next. So this is how the states are faring. So I'll just be here for a second or two because I do not want to take all the names here. But the coverage is many of the states and districts also ask that we may not have more number of farmers, but have a look at the operational land holdings in the agriculture census in 2015-16, which is around 15 crores. So against the operational land holdings, each land holding means one farmer. So which means only we have covered only 77%. So we have to still go a long way. Next. These is the farmer ID saturation is important because we have created farmer ID, but the quality is also important. All the land parcels of all the farmers should be linked with their farmer IDs, and this is what we are doing in campaign modes in much of the states. And there are states which have actually gone beyond 60%, 70%, like Telangana, Karnataka. So it is a doable exercise and can be done easily. That also we are doing in campaign mode. Next. The other aspect is that we must have all these georeferenced village maps. So we have out of 5.9 I mentioned earlier, of this 6.4, 93%. Some states have done well, but there are many other states who need to do a little more. Next. Digital crop survey, as I mentioned earlier, we have from Kharif 2024 to Rabi 2025-26, we have come a long way from 17.38 crore plots to 31.36 crore plots we are now covering. For this Kharif, we are targeting 45 crore plots in 27 states. So it's again, we want to cover all the districts by Rabi 2027. Next. So there are many now. The data is there. The fruit of the pudding is in its eating. तो जब डेटा बन गया है तो उसका व्यवहार भी होना चाहिए, यूज भी होना चाहिए. तो उसके लिए we have introduced a framework for fertilizer sale, a use case which is actually going to help us in right targeting of farmers who actually need fertilizers. So we are running district pilots in 23 states and UTs. Some of the states have gone full state, like Madhya Pradesh, Goa. Others are also rolling it out statewide, like Assam, Telangana, Bihar, Maharashtra, and Maharashtra and Rajasthan are going to come on 25th August. Some are yet to do, like Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand, Punjab, and Haryana. But this is a game changer kind of use case, which would not have been possible without AgriStack being there. Next. There are many other use cases also which states are implementing on procurement, paddy or NAFED or NCCF when they procure oil seeds or pulses. They use AgriStack data like Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, and Assam. And PMFBY is for enrollment as well as for validation of the crops. For crop loan also, many of the states have started doing it. Next. Now I come to the most important part of the action in AgriStack, which lies at the districts. So districts, wherever district collectors have taken interest, they have been able to saturate all the farmers with their farmer IDs covering all their lands. They are also very important. Districts are also important because they validate the data, they improve the quality of the data, and they also using that data are also implementing priority use cases. As I mentioned, fertilizer sale pilots have been done in 46 districts. They are also reviewing the outcomes and trust, building the trust in the system. Next. So these are the many district collector led campaign mode exercises in AgriStack for improving its numbers as well as improving its quality. So whether it is farmer ID saturation or plot plus area linkages, the districts and the district collectors are taking a keen interest in it. Cultivator categories are also to be included in the farmer ID because cultivators are also recognized in many of the schemes. So their farmer ID would be there, but in the AgriStack, it will be flagged as a cultivator, but they will get a farmer ID, which is also important. DCS quality also they are checking. They're also helping in adopting it, as I mentioned earlier, many use cases, priority use cases, and also helping to speed up the creation of farmer ID and DCS. Like in northeastern states, they are doing pilot, and so that northeastern states where there are customary rights or community lands which are given to for a particular period, they can also be included by farm boundary mapping and giving them farmer IDs. The farmer campaigns also are being run so that they can onboard on the system, and grievance closure is also happening at the district level, which is building a lot of trust in the system. So So these are the numbers which are not just registries. The registries are to deliver service, and that is where the district's role come in. Next. So that's all from my side.
For the very informative presentation. We'll take the questions and answer after the presentation on e-Jagriti. So may I now request Sri Muthu Kumaran for the presentation.
Yeah, presentation is visible. Hello. Unmuted. Unmuted, no? Yeah. Is my presentation visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Good afternoon, all. First, I would like to place my gratitude to DRPG for giving this opportunity to present e-Jagriti and also honoring us with a silver award. And I would take this opportunity to thank, we are the technology partner. National Informatic Center is the technology partner for
It has been about
Department of Consumer
12,
Affairs.
13 years since I came here.
And here I would take the opportunity to compliment all the stakeholders who made it happen. It's starting from the consumers who started using this platform and appreciated the efforts and making use from 2025 Jan onwards. Industry partners who shaped up the platform such that it will be usable for the consumer at ease. And my TSPs and DMAs who are in the grassroots level at the districts and state, my development team and Department of Consumer Affairs for appreciating and giving the support to make this platform happen. Apart from this, the district commissions, district consumer commissions, state consumer commissions, and national consumer commission. So this platform is conceived from the silos where we had different platforms. I would come to that. The concept of G2G, G2B, and G2C is always happening across the government space, but C2G was very less. And in that less, we are one of the pioneer where we are directly talking to the consumers. So this platform is consumer oriented. And generally, what we say is consumer is the king, and this platform has enabled them to make us a real king. So such that it is a faceless onboarding where they can onboard and place the grievance at ease, such that it will be heard at the different level. With this, I'm just starting my presentation. As it is shown in the video, there were silos of projects available at the national level, at the center, at the districts. Finally, to capture the online filing, there was a product named eDakal. So 4 silo platforms has been consolidated, RangeNet, and those things had its own challenges. As you know, when there is a silo of projects available, manual data exchanges from the district to center, district to state and center. And there were inconsistency flows because wide variety of flow happened at a different state level. State commissions were operating in a different way of workflows. And at the center, consolidation has to happen at certain intervals, not at the seamless or you can say real time. It was not happening. And payment was all manual using the postal orders or demand drafts. It was happening. And people have to, if the case was not filed, and they have to go and reimburse those postal orders, get that. All were manual. And cost list, which is issued at the daily, every district consumer courts were manual. It will be printed and pasted at the notice board. So there is no alerts or any mechanism available. And the remote consumers who had filed a case at district commission or the state commission, they have to travel. That has been reduced or minimized, and many of the places it is done away with the virtual hearing. So this gave a cascading effect. The cases are not, not escalated from the district commission to the state commission or even to the national commission. It took its own time, and it took the cost of the human to travel and present the case at the appropriate level. So we took this opportunity to transform the fragmented flows, standardize it, as the earlier speaker said about standardizing with LGD code. Similarly, we standardized with LGD codes, and also standardize the case IDs were unique for their own states or district commissions. Now it's a national wise, it is mapped with the LGD code. So the standardization of the particular any fresh cases or old cases also it's been mapped. Now it is unique case ID across the platform, so that whenever the case ID is escalated to the state commission or the district commission, it will be a single case ID which will be traveling across, and and the stakeholders able to manage, track those case IDs across the platform. This platform has been totally re-engineered and to bring it as a single digital ecosystem such that it will be at ease for the consumers to use. So this gave way to the faster, transparent, and especially consumer-centric grievance redressal platform. Earlier, the challenges, the manual challenges, as I highlighted earlier, it was prevailing before 2025. This has brought even the advocates, the legal professionals, the industry forums, the legal forums, industry representative on the one single platform, such that, for example, if X company is there, how many cases filed against those X company can be listed out. They can have a pre-mediation and close those issues before it is cropping into a case. And the complaint life cycle for filing the case and management in the final disposal till this were standardized, that were very specific to states. Though those things were standardized and it has got approved from the National Commission platform, such that it can be followed down the line till the districts. So this gave the complete connect to the district, state, and national commission at one seamless way. And as I told, it has been standardized across the states and districts. This has paved a way for disposal rate faster. So as I told you, it's the process engineering include the functional standardization, infrastructure consolidation, a revamp. Earlier it was in the different platform. Now it is into a single platform and at the cloud space. And the payment module which used to have payment gateways integrated all the states, and they can have a seamless payment made, as well as if the payment is rejected, that will be remitted back to the respective the consumers at ease. During the re-engineering process, the steps were minimized such that it will be eased of filing. Still further, we are minimizing in talks. We are in talks with the National Commission such that further how it can be put into use, so that such that the consumer will have a different user experience in this platform. And it brought the transparency. Obviously, all the government platform works towards one goal, which is called transparency. So it is transparent by design, where the cost list generated at every district commission, it will be available on the platform itself. You go to eJagriti, choose a state and district commission, the cost list is ready for you. So you need not depend on your alerts or anything else. Otherwise, if you have a mobile, download it and your cost list is ready for you. And in cost list also, the indicative time is given such that it will reduce the consumer. For example, if my case is listed at 4 o'clock, I may not wait from morning till evening. I can come around 3 o'clock and attend my case. Real-time digital dashboards, even to further facilitate, there is a digital dashboard facility available at the State Commission. This is from the center, from the cost list which is generated. If there is any change also, it will be in real time, it will be broadcasted across the district as well as the State Commission. This dashboard is available in the premise. instead of papers, this digital dashboard gives the real-time information about the cases which is ongoing in the courtroom, or it is going to be tabled in the courtroom in the future. I mean, in the same day. Online access to the case documents, all the complete hierarchy of the documents since the filing till date, it is available for the consumers as well as to the courtroom, as well as to the registry and other hierarchy in the, the system. As you know, like it is automated notifications through SMS and emails. By default, it's available as soon as I file the case, or if my case is moved from one table to other, one place, from registry to the scrutiny to the courtroom, the alerts will be given along with the time. So the filing earlier days, like you have to go to the court, district consumer court or a state consumer court, file it with papers. Now it's online, anywhere, anytime. Even you must have seen in the video, it was NRI file from a different country and attended through the virtual hearing. Secure payment gateways, there are multiple payment gateway options. You can file if required the court fees. I mean, it can be filed through the payment gateway. Real-time follow-up, you can log into the dashboard because it's a personalized dashboard. You will log into it and you can find where the case is. And if you want to refer your documents back, it is already digitized and available. Alerts are given at every level. And otherwise, if I forget my case details, everything, we are given a free text search, which is an advanced search. I can give, I filed a case on this particular thing on this consumer court and nearly this period. So it will give the bunch of things which is pertaining to the query. And obviously, it's a user-friendly interface for the consumers. As we are dealing with the unknown faces. Even way forward, we are going for the user-friendliness for the disabled. So digital route for the consumer justice, it's happening like virtually. It's heard. You can attend from anywhere. And the development stacks, the technology architecture was made fully a microservice architecture based. Incidentally, I am presenting it from my Center of Excellence of Microservice Kochi. We closely work and enable that it's some microservice architecture based such that it will be scalable. So at any point of time, the spikes of number of users can be handled at ease. So it's a fully open source development stack. So the earlier scenario payment module, as I said, refund was very difficult. Payment was okay, and refund was it was no. Now payment and refund is at ease. So secure government payment gateway or the non-government also it's available with this platform. They can do the payment. And it's a role-based access control where each and every role at the courtroom or at the consumer, what consumer pertains, and securely, if X is the consumer, only the X can access his own details. It's not he can walk through anybody's documents or the details. And detailed document management system is there. You can upload as many as document possible, and you can download at any point of time if you want to take it as a hard copy. So here I would request all of you, because all of us are consumers on the other way. You can log in, land into the platform ejagrati.gov.in and experience the AI generated success stories, because we are doing an AI related task such that by automatically it picks up the success stories which is beneficial to the consumer, which has been given in favor of consumer at any part of this country, and which has been resolved within a span of 2 to 3 months in less than that. So those success stories are automatically fetched, summarized, and it is pushed in the footer of this platform. And also the facility has been given of summarization to the court judges and members of this platform. If they want to use, they can use it and tune it up. So the judgments or the final orders can be passed at ease. So the keeping on the view, there is no proprietary things used across this platform, and many technology innovation has been done in this to avoid any sort of technical glitches. Basically, keeping a DC and DR and seamlessly it has been tested for the loads such that all the consumers, because for us all 1.4 or 5 billion all consumers, it has been tested for accommodating maximum number of consumer at any point of time. So from the less paper to paperless, we are marching towards that. So slow and slowly nowadays, I mean in the consumer courts, they are accepting less papers. Slow, if the culture of paperless can be adopted, the platform is ready immediately, such that no paper is required at any point of time. We are working towards less paper to paperless, such that this platform doesn't require any piece of paper at any point of time. As I told, the cause list generation, digital display dashboards, document managements, and hearings and virtual hearings. Virtual hearings, you can see the log into the platform and see that multiple virtual hearings across the states it's happening. And proactively, some of the district commissions pass on their own web links and hear those cases. That enables or empowers the consumers to get the redressal at ease. And enablement and role-based access control. As on, you must have seen in the video some numbers. The numbers are improving. Till date, we have gone total registered consumers without knocking any door, without any promotional activity, without any pamphlets. This is faceless onboarded. 4,85,000 consumers has onboarded into the platform, which includes NRI of nearly 4,000 NRIs. And consumers, you can see that 3 lakh plus consumers are onboarded without any assistance, any training. They have onboarded because it's an OTP based. They can, with a minimal inputs, they can onboard into this platform. Accessibility, we attempted maximum how we can accommodate differently able people, and these features are available as per in compliance of the accessibility, such that even differently able can log in compliant at ease. Because some of the cases we said wheelchair or certain equipments which they procure, they're unable to get into this platform. So to address their needs, this platform has rigorously worked, and our team rigorously worked and tried and went to the real time and accommodated those features here. As I told in the beginning, smart search, a real-time notification, and like a free text search, advanced search is available, and where you can filter with those things and get the right inputs at ease, and no time you'll get those things. Digital dashboards, as I repeatedly saying that digital dashboard has reduced many of the consumers walking and knocking the doors of the district consumer forums to find when the case will be listed. And multilingual, you can see this. These are the judgments made using this platform, and they are able to type those judgments or the final orders into the system. It is, assigned and published at no time. Earlier days, the consumer court judge or the member has to sign. For signing an editorial, all these things that days were taken 3-4 days. It has reduced at no time. Once the final order is pronounced, that can be clicked and made available for the search. So case trends are data analytics. We are given a very beautiful data analytics. I would request to go through it, and if you have any good feedback, also we are open to it. You can go through it. We have plotted the things in the Indian map, the case trends, the pendency level, NRI filing, sector-wise. Sector-wise is a really beautiful thing. You can see the maximum case filing happens in the banking, insurance, and industry sort of a sectors. So this gives an decision-making process to the highest authority. And obviously the real-time tracking, daily filings, monitoring, average filing per day, which is required at the state commission, minimum maximum disposal rate. All these analytical related things are available in the dashboard itself, and even for the consumer. It's not only pertaining to the consumer court officials. This is the disposal rate. The disposal rate we are consistently monitoring. It is gradually increasing from the manual to the complete eJagriti based platform. hybrid hearings and virtual hearings. It has also improved a lot. Many virtual hearings, many consumer courts, they given full options. Publishing in the cost list itself, their link on a fly. You can join to the join to the hearing without a prior notice or a requirement. You can just say, "I am away. I want to join." The judges permit it to join. Global outreach, you can see this country-wise NRIs, how much they are complaints they are logging in. The maximum goes from United States and the minimum comes to Indonesia and many other countries. The NRIs log in seamlessly. Earlier, the platform doesn't have the facility for NRI to book a complaint at all. So we have an inbuilt ticketing system. For example, like as a consumer, I logged in. I am stuck up somewhere. Either I have to call my helpline if it's not reachable or if they are not addressing. I have a facility over here in the ticketing system. Take a snapshot, paste it in the ticket, and push it. So the ticketing system is monitored by the dev team, and the team is looking into it. On priority, it is fixed, and we have our own internal SLA such that it will be addressing very much stipulated time. And even the new requirements also, it's coming to the ticketing system, and we are along with the commissions, we work such that it will improve the system. So the ticketing system gives an accountability for us such that as we are open, transparent, consumer are very happy to see that yes, their ticketings are answered. This is the statistics of the tickets. In the initial phase, we got large number of tickets. Gradually, it start reducing. Now it has come to very, very minimal tickets because what we feel is they are satisfied or they don't have any doubts. We conducted a large number of training programs across the country wherever possible. We called even the consumer court officials to make the system understand and initially they had the feel that the system will not be helping much. Now when they feel that it will reduce their labor work of paper and it is at ease for them to make day-to-day work happen. The key challenges addressed to the eJagriti platform is the fragmented legacy systems and the workflow has been standardized. A consistent service delivery across the jurisdictions were given, and control, license, storage, long-term technology costs have been done away. No license software used at any point of time. So the node, it's only the development cost. It's at a very, very minimal cost it has been developed. And remote participation and timely notifications. And as I told, it's going towards from less paper to paperless. And we have playbooks have been made, practical sessions have been given, and in the portal itself, we can see the flow of each and every case types and what is happening. Videos are available. A consumer can just play the video and file the complaint if they don't have any input on that. Similarly, like if they see where the case has to be filed at what level, those things are available in the portal itself. They're very helpful for the consumers. Cost saving, time efficiency, and the quality of improvements have been done at large. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kumaran. And now the floor is open for questions from the participants on these two initiatives.
Muthu Kumaranji, this is D.K. Goswami from Jharkhand State Commission.
So, namaskar, sir. Please go ahead.
Namaskar. Am I audible?
Sir, you are audible, sir. Loud and sound.
I have two questions. Since at the state level we have WebEx facility and we can have hybrid hearing every day, we are doing the same. Now the problem is at the district level, although we have facility of internet facility given by the government, do we have any facility in eJagriti portal for online hearing? Secondly, do we have any facility through eJagriti portal to give notification, SMS or adjournment, etc. to the concerned parties or advocates? Day-to-day business.
So,
Yes.
May I answer, sir?
Yes.
Sir, as you rightly said, we have given the VC facility to the states and some of the selected districts, and other districts proactively they use a camera plus the any of the publicly available Google Meet or some setup and working on it. From the department and NIC is working towards for the district commission to enable with a similar setup of Bharat VC such that all will be enabled seamlessly. They will be able to do the online hearing. Otherwise, also they are doing it, sir. Maximum what we could see from the cost list, many of the virtual hearings are happening. And number two, sir, the question goes on the notification of to all, sir. It is happening through SMS and otherwise, if SMS email notifications are given. On top of this, if they log into their dashboard or the mobile app which is available, those notifications are readily available.
No, my concern was because suppose any advocate has given his email address and the mobile number of the party concerned has been given. So could there be any feasibility to send a notification? Email is every day we are looking at easily. But can a party litigant have access to SMS facility through eJagriti whenever we give any adjournment? So can there be any automated system of SMS or notification?
Sir, it is quite possible. We will take your case, address it one-on-one, sir.
Okay. Because I came to know from my NIC expert staff here that there is no such facility. And I think if there is some improvement in the software, this could be possible for litigants.
Sir, it is quite possible. We'll take your things and we will address that issue.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other question from the participants?
So this is Devi from Kerala Development Innovation and Strategy Council. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
So the question is the state level implementation free of cost, or is the state being charged for this?
What are you talking about? AgriStack or eJagriti?
Both of them, eJagriti and AgriStack.
AgriStack, there is a grievance system, as I had explained in my presentation also. So there is the grievances are raised to the districts, and they also go up to state level.
Yes, sir, I understand. But I am asking about whether the implementation at the state level is chargeable or is it done free of cost?
It is grievances free of cost, but
Both
I
the
don't
portals.
know about. No, I am not talking about the other portal.
Okay.
I am talking about the AgriStack initiative.
Okay.
This may be clarified by Department of Consumer Affairs whether it is free or not.
Kumaran, would you like to clarify on this?
Hello, am I audible?
Would you like to? Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. As far as eJagriti, it is totally free of cost. Either a mobile app or you use the platform to log in, totally free of cost. But the cases, if your claim amount raises after certain amount, you can find it what is the level. It is in the portal itself. After that, there is a meager amount of charge. It is made by the commission that you can do it through the payment gateway, which is readily available. Like when you are, for example, I am making a claim amount of 10 lakhs, then it will take you directly towards the payment gateway. And the payments are very meager. You can find it what is the payment gateway, the charge automatically it reflects.
Okay, so the charge is basically collected from the consumer itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
sir. Good afternoon. I am from Kerala, High Court of Kerala. Thank you for the wonderful presentations. I have the question for eJagriti. two things are there. One, that already there is a code system in place in the country, and various e-filing systems are also in place. So whether I have logged into eJagriti and I understand that a user credentials are required for entering into the platform. Have you got any plan to integrate the user or single sign-on with the e-filing platforms which are used by the lawyers in the country? That's one question. There are other e-filing platforms, as I said. Do you have any plan for integration through APIs with the core system? That's the second question. And third is regarding the operationalization of the portal. Like there are orders. After the orders, the execution is one of the important part. When the parties are not complying with the orders, there are steps for the execution of the orders as provided in the Consumer Protection Act. Whether any steps have been taken for the e-execution of the orders. These are my questions, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the nice questions. Actually, you talked about integration of e-filing with other systems. As you know, this particular domain is very specific and unique. We are focusing on the consumer orientation. So if a need arises, if there is need be, you can even write to National Commission, because National Commission is a single point of contact for us to advise to integrate or not. So we can do it through API. It's already a microservice-based application. We can build integration with any system. And e-filing with already is it e-filing enabled? You know that it is at very easy to build a connect to any other system. And the third question goes to the execution of orders, and it's totally a judiciary things which I'm not a right person to address it. Either a consumer court officials or the National Commission, State Commission will be addressing it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This is again Mr. Muthuji, Muthu Kumaran, please. This is B.K. Goswami, Jharkhand again.
Sir, please go ahead, sir.
Sir, the officer was just discussing about the execution integration with the eJagriti. So I have one question. There is no problem. We have two kinds of execution, that is 71 and 72. 71 is civil execution and section 72 is the penalty proceeding. So there is no problem. There is no problem in filing the execution petition under section 21 71 read with CPC order 21. But there is problem in uploading the penalty proceeding case under 72. I have received 2 complaints, though verbally. Sir, there is no provision how we can load the criminal case complaint for initiating prosecution under section 72. So can we look at this so that we can resolve it for the future?
Right, sir. Point noted. We will work on it.
Okay.
We'll discuss with you and take
Okay,
your guidance.
okay, sir.
I'm from Puducherry, sir. This is a question related to the AgriStack. Sir, what will happen to the legacy data which have been accumulated in the manual register for the last 5 to 10 years? Will that be updated in the AgriStack? And second question is, the banks, do they have direct access to AgriStack, or do they have to go through some RBI unified lending interface and then get the AgriStack data? These are the 2 questions, sir.
Okay, so first is that the manual data which was created earlier can be used for long-term predictions, but the current data which is being collected through digital crop survey on crop zone data, that and the old data can actually be, in fact, one can even try doing predictive models, AI-based models also, because this data is quite correct, and the other data are I estimates, so both can be merged together and integrated, and some AI model can also be developed. So for that way, it is okay. But then the old data will not go into AgriStack now. The AgriStack data is only the fresh data starting from 2024. So this is about the crop zone data. And the other question was about
the banks, sir. Do they have direct access to AgriStack, or do they have to go through
so
RBI?
Banks, right. Got it. So banks, basically, some of the there are some initiatives which have been started by, one is the Public Sector Bank Alliance, which is the PSB Alliance, which has started an initiative called Jan Samarth. So there they have taken data from AgriStack and they are linking the banks and the AgriStack data, which is farmer ID, the crop data and everything. And then they are developing their systems, products for crop loans. RBI has also developed a system like that, but banks can also take directly, which we have not allowed till now. But going forward, in future, the system will actually be opened for. We are developing a sandbox environment where people can come and see what data is there and how solutions can be developed. Even public and private sector startups, agri startups, etc. They can also come and innovate, and there the bank linkage would also be possible. But the best approach that we see in a DPI is that the DPI should not do everything. The DPI should only provide the data, whereas a solution should be developed outside of it, taking the data from AgriStack. So that is the principle we are applying here.
Thank you very much.
I think there are no more questions from anybody. So as we come to the close of this session of the National E-Governance webinar series, I would like to sincerely thank all the participants for joining us today. I extend my special thanks to JS sir for steering the session today. We are grateful to our distinguished speakers for their valuable presentation. I thank Dr. Pramod Kumar for his presentation on AgriStack. The initiative highlighted how the digital platform can support transparent and faster delivery of agriculture services and improve access to farmer-centric schemes and services. I also thank Dr. Shri Muthukumaranji for his presentation on e-Jagriti. The initiative demonstrated how technology-driven process re-engineering can improve transparency, accessibility, efficiency, and citizen-centric service delivery while enabling a paperless consumer justice system. I would also like to express my appreciation to all the participants, the AR secretaries, the IT secretaries, officials from the central ministries, state government, and the local urban bodies for their participation. The initiatives presented today demonstrated how digital platforms and technology-enabled solutions can improve governance across the sectors. We look forward to your continued participation in the upcoming sessions of the National E-Governance webinar series. Thank you all. It is not.
Thank you.
कैमरा होगा सर, वो कहीं बीच में घुसा हुआ है हमारा, दिख नहीं रहा है
सर। उस स्क्रीन एक बार चेक कर।
Managing Director of Times Group, Mr. Vineet Jain, to felicitate the Prime Minister with a shawl. It's time to invite you to the podium, Mr. Vineet Jain, for your welcome address to the Prime Minister.
Honorable Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, Excellencies, global leaders, distinguished guests. Welcome to the ET Now Global Business Summit. A decade ago, this platform was about exchanging ideas. Today, it is a platform which is helping us navigate a world being reshaped economically, technologically, and geopolitically. The theme for the 10th edition of the Global Business Summit is a decade of disruption, a century of realignment. And at the center of that realignment stands India. I'm deeply honored to address this esteemed gathering at the ET Now Global Business Summit in the presence of our visionary leader, Prime Minister Modi. Today, I speak not just as a representative of the business community, but as a proud citizen of a nation that has embarked on a remarkable journey of transformation and growth. Under your dynamic leadership, India has transitioned